Welcome back to Midcap Masala right here on ET Now. And now let's talk about Ratan India Group, because the company has actually come out with an announcement announcing their partnership with Noon e-commerce. But what does it mean for the company and what's the way forward? What's happening within the group? Let's deep dive into all of that. And let me welcome Mr. Rajiv Rattan, Chairman of Ratan India Group, joining us on the show. Hi, very good morning, Mr. Rattan. So good having you on the channel today. Firstly, let's talk about your latest partnership, because CocoBlue as a brand, we have been seeing that it has a lot of presence in the Indian markets. But with this, it marks your international foray as well. So what is the rationale behind foraying into the Gulf area e-commerce space? And how does this partnership fit into Ratan India's broader international e-commerce roadmap?
I just want to touch upon the current status of the business today. So CocoBlue sells about 2,000 brands across all the pin codes of India. We have about 85 lakh SKUs. Now imagine that in an offline space, storing 85 lakh SKUs, multiple quantities of those, how much space it would take. We do about 4.4 orders per second, whether it's a Sunday, holiday, 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. So that's the uh, current business of CocoBlue in India. That's our e-commerce business. Now, Noon is amongst the largest marketplaces in Middle East. It is very well funded. It has parentage of sovereign wealth funds of the region. And we have entered into a deep partnership essentially to replicate what we do in India. In India, we do various categories, but there our categories will be more than what we do in India. And it's a very deep level partnership. Our business is very tech driven. We help the brands scale their online presence. And if you I mean, you very well understand that the offline system has been very well established over centuries, whether through distributor, own stores, or franchisee model. So, on online, which is barely 20 years old, so the way to sell on online is something which is that expertise is with us, and that is where brands love us for that. We help them accelerate their sales, and we are going to be doing that in Middle East Asia. We are hugely excited about this, and you will see major growth on our financials as well. The business size, we hope to cross our existing business very soon, which means that we sell about 8,000 crores in India. So we should be doing about 10,000 crores very soon in Middle East Asia with our partnership with Noon.
So that sounds good. Mr. Ratan, if you could help us understand. Initially, what we understand, this partnership is going to take off as a hybrid marketplace plus retail model. If you could help us understand how this is going to work in practice, and what mix are you expecting between the two initially, hybrid as well as the retail marketplace?
So basically, this Noon is the marketplace. They allow all kinds of sellers, but essentially we will be retailing on Noon. Like we in India, we do retailing on Amazon, and the basically once a brand comes, it needs to have two, three things. One is availability, nearness to the customer. So, for example, in India, for these 85 lakh items, somebody wants to buy something in Mumbai, another person wants to buy another thing of the same brand I'm talking in Hyderabad. So we ensure that that nearness to the customer is there, and that technology we will deploy in Middle East as well. So that's essentially the model, and it is something which results into immense power to the brands because their sales increase multifold. It is way more than what they can achieve if they were to enroll as a seller on the marketplace, and that is why brands come to us.
Mr. Ratan, why Middle East as a geography is something that you have selected? If you can give us some more understanding on that. And along with that, since it's just a first step towards your international foray, give us some sense that which other markets are something that you are looking at this point in time.
See, on when we started e-commerce business, we always wanted to be global, not just Indian, because the need for acceleration of sales on online is there around the world. And after having proven ourselves in India, we are stepping out outside globally. We are working on various other things, which we will, keep talking about in future as and when they happen. These things take time, but Middle East is the first one, but surely not the last one. We are also selling on in US as well as Europe. We've started selling that. That's a model of sale which has just started. We have a warehouse in India from where the inventory gets lit up across various markets in 23 countries. And those items, as and when a customer picks up those items, the inventory is taken off and it starts as a journey as a e-commerce packet from India. So that's a separate model. So that also we are doing, and we will be looking for partnerships like the one we have done in with Noon in Middle East. We will be looking at more such partnerships in rest of the world. So Middle East is by no means our first and last stop. It is definitely the first stop outside India, but surely not the last one.
Mr. Ratan, since we have talked about your recent foray into the international market, I just wanted to touch upon one of your other subsidiaries, that is Neo Sky. That is into defense, that is into the drone space. If you can give us some understanding that what's really happening there in terms of the order inflow and what are your big plans there?
Yes, drones is a very exciting business, and given the geopolitics of last 12 months, its importance has only increased. Everybody is realizing in a war-like situation, the drones have become the key focus weapon, and also as the defense system. So we are working on various fronts. With security agencies, with defense forces. We are also looking at specific needs of what they would like. We already supply our models to the army, and in future we also have huge inbound queries from defense suppliers around the world to partner with us because we have the defense supply license. It's a business of future, but definitely hugely exciting. And very soon we hope to achieve significant numbers so that these will start showing up. And we have developed various models of drones which have been found very useful by the users, and it is quite exciting. The overall prospects are very bright, and we are super happy about the progress so far.
That sounds good. But Mr. Ratan, once again coming back to CocoBlue and its retail tie-up, I just want to understand that a few weeks ago you've announced the NeoRise Global Trading LLC, the wholly owned subsidiary in Dubai, and that is also for Middle East and e-commerce. If you could just help me understand, how is this going to be different from the tie-up that CocoBlue has done with Noon? Is it targeting different geographies? Are the business operations separate? I'm just trying to understand.
No, the NeoRise Global is the entity name, and it will operate under the brand name CocoBlue Global. So it's the same thing. So that news was about setting up of the entity, and this is about that entity tying up with Noon under the brand name CocoBlue.
And if you could talk to us about what the outlook is beyond phase one, how quickly do you plan to expand the assortment in the Gulf region, and when are you going to be moving beyond toys, sports, electronics, any other categories on the anvil?
Yeah, this is a category-free world because, as I said, it will be way beyond categories. We will be doing multiple categories and it will be global sourcing. So we will be
Okay.
sourcing from around the world and selling wherever Noon is. Noon by itself is expanding. Every few months, they add a country in the region. But they are already in all the major countries, but there are few countries in Middle East where they are not there, but they are adding them proactively and then spreading around. So it is a business which is going to scale up very, very fast. And as I said, we are very confident that within about 6 to 12 months time, we will be clocking revenue run rates beyond 10,000 crores annual.
All right, we look forward to that. But with this, Mr. Rattan, would like to thank you for taking the time out and speaking with us.
Thank you so much.
All right, but with this, viewers, we are completely timed out in this edition of Midcap Masala. It's a goodbye from me and Snehi and the entire team. But you don't go anywhere because up next is Buy Now Sell Now, which will be taking all of your stock related queries.